Welcome to We Chai, where love, life, and lattes collide. Join us as we share our whirlwind journey from a quick courtship to marriage, all while exploring the warmth and charm of chai tea lattes at coffee shops near and far. Sit back, sip your favorite drink, and let's chai.
All I wanna do is spend my life with you. I think that's how I go, but it don't matter. We can make them our own, right?
Definitely. Hey,
What's happening?
so what you been up
Broadcasted.
to?
Let me tell you about my year.
Ooh,
have
the
that?
year.
Do we have that much time?
Give
just-
it to me in the Twitter X version.
I'll give you the bluff,
Okay.
the cliff note, the bottom line up front. I met and went on a date with this extravagant, beautiful, gorgeous, amazing, phenomenally perfect woman on October 4th, 2 days after my birthday. I asked her to go for my birthday, but she said no.
I went on your birthday.
This is my side of the story.
But can you
I
tell
actually-
the facts?
I asked her to go to dinner with me on my birthday because I was alone
Don't do that.
and sad and lonely. Another sad love song.
It would.
And she said no.
I did not say no.
However, on the 4th, we
No.
agreed to have no.
we
We
went
didn't
on
go
your
to
birthday.
dinner. We went to lunch on my birthday. That's what it was.
Correct. A late lunch.
A late-
Closer to dinner than lunch.
She's, you know. Anyway, on that day, she almost ruined it because she was eating pizza with a fork. And that almost like, oh yeah, I can't be doing that.
It had no bearing. All right.
But anyway, fast forward from October 2nd, 2024, no, 23.
Yeah, 23.
To December 22nd, 2024, a year later,
No. Today?
over a year later.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes, over a year later.
I thought you were doing the time we dated to get
No,
married.
to
Okay.
today.
Okay.
From
To
my
today.
first date on October 2nd
Okay.
to December 22nd, 2024.
Yes.
A lot of toot.
A lot. Do.
Yeah. We've been happily, blissfully, wonderfully,
Joyfully,
joyfully,
peacefully.
definitely that part. My point in saying is today is our 1 year wedding anniversary.
Yay.
Here
We
we are.
made it.
We made it.
It was quick, though.
It was.
It was quick.
So, today we're bringing you a special edition of We Chai.
Sorry, guys.
She's having technical difficulties. So,
Moving my mic down some.
so we are at a very brand new location.
Yes, we are.
Like, brand spanking new.
Wait, where are we even?
City or shop
Both.
or state?
Or we could just introduce it.
We just introduce and let them do the lead work to figure out where we are.
No, we don't want to do that to the people.
Yes.
Hey, people.
Yes.
I'm rooting for you. Deeply rooted. We are at White Rhino.
White Rhino.
Okay? And where is White Rhino?
White Rhino, I ain't finna say the W word.
White Rhino is in Waxahachie, Texas.
Yep. Waxahachie, Texas.
Like, we took a journey. Like, We
Yes.
Chai is on the road.
Right. We bringing the people what they want.
Y'all. So we're here at White Rhino.
Yeah, White
and
Rhino.
I got a chumpkin latte.
Yep.
Okay? Chumpkin chai, which is with spiced pumpkin and something, but it's really popular here, so I decided to go with that. I didn't know it's gonna be this small though, but you know,
Yep.
it's a medium, huh?
Look like a mini.
I think this is a medium. What you get? Oh, listen, hold it on, y'all. What you get?
I will have you to know that your boy didn't change. So I got a vanilla chai. Changing the state was big enough.
Jay,
A vanilla chai. Oh wait, I did. I got a vanilla chai tea instead of
whole milk.
whole milk. This time I got almond milk. How about that?
Yeah,
That's
almond milk.
That's a little tweak.
All right, so here we go. Let me just say, somebody tried theirs soon as the lady handed it to us. Who was that? It wasn't me.
Cheers.
Okay. That's good.
I went first last time, so you have to go first this time.
Okay, so it does have that little spice to it, but it's not overpowering. So this is really good. The pumpkin, like this is all the blends and the flavors. It's really, really good. So I'm gonna give it a 7. Because I'm not really into the spice, but this would make me kind of get into the spice.
Right.
And y'all excuse my nails because I don't know if they show up on this camera looking crazy. I'm gonna do like this. Look. I got a chumpkin, so I'm gonna drink mine like a chumpkin. So I'm gonna go for a 7. What you got? Nah, the last place.
Yeah.
You gave Rolling Beans. Y'all check out episode 5. You
Yep.
gave Rolling Beans an 11.
Yep.
So now, I want you to pause now, because I need you to be, because you went off the Richter scale with them. Okay, what is White Rhino getting?
I gotta do it. 10.
They a 10?
10.
They less than Rolling Beans?
Well, it's 1 to 10 scale. Rolling beans, I'm biased.
White Rhino, we apologize, but thank you for some really great chai.
Yeah,
This
no.
is really good.
This-
I think you
yeah.
would actually like this one.
Yeah. White Rhino, this is, yeah. If you're ever in Waxahachie, Texas.
Which is south of Dallas.
Yep. Come to White Rhino.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is it right here. This is good.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's good.
Mine is good too.
We're killing the coffee game, the chai tea game the last couple,
I know,
last
right?
couple episodes.
Yeah, we are. But y'all, check this out. I found out though that it is a 7 brew in Waxahachie.
I'm praying over her.
Pray over me. Pray over me.
Can't go nowhere.
You know what I'm saying? Because what if it wasn't good? Then what? I'm still going to want a chai. And so why not have my 12 around the corner or down the street? I just gave it a 12. If you watch episode 2, 1, wait, no, that was episode 1.
Yeah, it's episode
I gave
1.
it an 8.
Yep, an 8 that day. Well, because you got some fancy holiday pumpkin salted caramel something. Wasn't it
On
like
that
a
first
special?
one?
I thought it was like a special.
Did I get a Rocky Road? I don't know. Anyway, guys.
So, like we said at the beginning, we've been married a year today,
Yay.
and
Put the clap sound effect in there. Yeah. When you go to
maybe
post.
we can get Dee to edit this while we're here.
Right.
Give him something to do, you know.
He'll be looking at us like that.
But so 13, 14 months ago, when I was talking to, just others about, getting married, and they would all say, and it's not like an exaggeration thing, like how it's be like, you have a true or false questions, and it says everyone is the same. You'd be like, no, nothing everyone, so that's false.
Right.
You automatically know that answer is false,
Right.
right? So every person that I talked to about getting married said the exact same thing, and it's gonna be some rough times. You're gonna have to endure everything, you ain't gonna agree on everything. Everything gonna be hard. Like it all came with like a negative connotation. And it was like people that have been married 5 years, people that have been married 30 years. It was all up and down there. And they all said the same thing, how horrible it was gonna be. You just had to make it through the horrible times in order to
What kind of friends was you talking to?
to get to the next level, right? In that, I would always think like, but why? Like, why does it have to be? Because like, if you control it, then why does it have to be bad? Like, why
Right.
does it ever have to get to we got to make it through tough times?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you see tough times coming, just be like, stop.
Right.
Tough times are coming. Let's figure this out right now, and so we
Yeah.
can get,
And what's the first thing we do for everything?
pray.
Pray. Like they left that part out. Like
Right.
to me, it's not to say tough times aren't gonna come and every day gonna be peaches and cream. But for us, actually, we've had more days of peaches and cream, more days of blessings, more
Right.
days of favor, more days than tough times. So we're here to represent that marriage is not all about you gonna have to
Right.
suffer through, you gonna have to do all this, enduring and all that kind of stuff. Like the enduring is because we pray
Right.
and he gives us peace,
Right.
even in the mix of trouble, even in the midst of like stuff going on, right?
Right, and I think that also, and I don't want people to, like, that are watching this to say, I can hear it now, like, well, y'all only been married a year. What do y'all know?
Let me tell you something. First of all, this year, more has happened in this year than a
Right.
lot of people have experienced in 20 years of marriage.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we serve a almighty creator, the most high, and it's like he can compress time.
Right.
And so all the things that people, it took them 15 years to do or 20 years to do, it's like we got a lot of that in a very short amount of time. It made me think about him being a redeemer of time.
Right.
And so what would take this long, it only took this long for the good and the kind of tough things, like dealing with the surgery. He had a surgery. We 3 weeks into marriage and he had surgery. And so here I am being wife and my husband is going under the knife. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm sitting out there waiting. They call and give you the update. And like in the first 3 weeks, we hadn't even been married a month yet, and had to endure a hospital stay for 4 days. And that's a lot.
Blood infusions, all kind of
Yeah, like that's a lot. But it's been absolutely amazing.
Right.
Like
Yep.
we've come a long way in a very short period of time, but it has not been we had to strive.
Right.
It's been more gliding.
And I would say, I think the difference is, so we both been married, have had other marriages.
Yeah.
And for me, the difference has been, I would usually always, when I feel trouble coming or I feel like, okay, she's not happy about, I would thinking like, okay, let me leave the situation, give her space, and then when she's ready, when I think she's ready, I'll come back.
Right.
And what that ended up doing was it infused things and made things worse.
Yeah.
So this time around, I was like, okay, I feel a storm coming. Let me stop right now what I'm doing and go get an umbrella. Let me stop right now and let's go into shelter.
Right.
And not run and hide from it, but draw near.
Yeah.
Right? Because the enemy, that's what the enemy wants, right? The enemy want to cause confusion,
Right. Separation.
chaos, separation. So the marriage can go in a
Right.
separate way, right?
Yeah.
But if you come closer and you squeeze the devil out,
Ooh, come on,
then there's no room for any strife, right? There's no
Exactly.
room for any
Exactly.
conflict or any
Yeah.
discomfort. It's like, no, you know what? My bad. I'm sorry. How do I fix it? And
Right.
how can we move forward from here?
Right.
Right. And that's tough for me. Tough for me is to admit, like, my bad. Like, I could have handled that situation differently.
You know, I would say, as the person seeing you, it doesn't come across as tough for you. It seems like one of the things that I love about him, and I saw this from the beginning, is his ability to be willing. He has like this willing, I think I said this on one episode when you asked me a question about you. His ability to be willing. And I think because you have that in your mind, you're thinking like, it's tough for me, but it doesn't come across that way. It comes across like you're willing to apologize. You're willing to see about the thing. Like that part, that's the biggest part. Because most people are unwilling to address it, unwilling to tackle it, because that's where the avoidance comes from.
Right.
You know, you just want to avoid it. And y'all, if we keep looking out, it's because it's a beautiful day. Oh my gosh,
Yes.
The sun is out, and it's a beautiful day. And it's like we got this big window right here. So anyway, but you were saying, don't avoid. Like, just come closer.
Right.
Let's
Right.
come close. Dwell. Let's dwell together. Like, and with prayer too. Like, we allow y'all to be the center of our marriage.
Right.
And like, the enemy gonna try to come for that, because we representing who he is, what he can do. We both just admitted we've been married before, and no shade to anybody from our past. It's just that it didn't work out.
Right.
And so with us, we want to learn from that, but also we want to let our Heavenly Father lead us
Right.
into the way that we should go, and not us just assume we know the way. We don't know the way. You know the way? We didn't even know the way here. We had to get we had to get the GPS, God's positioning system,
Right,
to
to show
get
us.
here.
Yeah, right.
And literally, that's like a life lesson that we want to encourage you with. You have to let God, we say Yah, his Hebrew name, but you have to let him, the Most High, lead you, position you, give you strategy so that you can endure.
Right.
But endure with love, endure with joy, endure with peace.
Right.
Like, that's what we've had over the last year.
Yep. And you can't be afraid to start over.
You can't be afraid to start over.
No. And so we've had this is a joke now, but it's like, it's the reality of our life. And like a lot of things, we face a lot of roadblocks, right? Not we, but I'm saying in life in general, you may face a lot of roadblocks. A lot of things may get in your way. And it's like, just move the couch, right? We were at the studio, we were trying to move some furniture and fit this thing in this tight space. And it just hit us like, wait a minute, we own it. We can just move it however we want to do it.
Right.
Right.
And you are, well, we don't own ourselves, but that's why we say, like, let's ask who created us. Hey, how should we do this? But not make it a big deal. Just be like, oh, that don't work out. Oh, okay, this don't work out. Hey, let's just flip it around.
Right.
And not be hesitant on doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. You come to something and that something is not working out. Like, just be like, oh, okay, move to the next, right?
Exactly.
Right. And it's like, but the issue, or I ain't gonna say the issue, but the thing oftentimes becomes like, I want that thing so bad for myself. So I want to do this thing. And then when it doesn't work out, then you feel like a failure because I. Right? And not really fully, truly realizing that, like, God closing that door was a blessing. Right? God taking that thing away from you was a blessing.
Yes.
Right? Because it was to propel you further on in your future.
Right. Where he wants you to be.
Right. And not look at it and sit down and wallow in it and be sad about it, but just understand the why.
Right.
You got to understand the why. And that's through prayer.
Yeah. And because in prayer, it's okay to ask.
Right.
It's okay to inquire and be curious and ask, Father, why didn't that work out? Because a lot of times when we don't ask, we end up doing the same stuff over
Right.
and over again, which what they say, that's stupidity or
Right.
ignorance.
Insanity.
Yeah, insanity.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said stupidity.
Insanity.
Insanity to keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a
Right.
different result. But I think even further than that, people keep doing the same thing over and over again because they don't pause and just say, wait a minute,
Right.
what is it that I need to make an adjustment with? And not you trying to figure it out,
Right.
but you asking the creator. A lot of times he has to pull us out of our own messes. In the Bible, there were tons of stories where the children of Israel were instructed to do certain things and they did what he said don't do. And in his compassion and faithfulness for them being his chosen people, he pulled them
Pulled them
out of
out.
situations.
Right.
And so he still continues to do that today because he's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. And
Yep.
so
Yep. Yep.
it's been an amazing
Yep.
year.
And we don't want to our mission and vision is to encourage,
Yeah, for sure.
right? We know
We are encouragement.
Right.
Like
Right.
looking at us,
right.
it's encouragement.
And there's no means that we ever want to come off as better than anyone or have it all figured out.
We don't.
No, because like just last night we was trying to figure it out, right? Right? Which it's learning how to communicate better.
Yeah.
Right? Is a thing that we're even continuing to communicate through, right?
Yeah.
To walk
But being
through.
intentional about it.
Like, and just being like you said last night about how you was trying to figure out, was it worth bringing up? Like, what was worse, bringing it up and having a tough conversation, or not bringing it up and then all day today, instead of us out, having fun, laughing and smiling, you still carrying that thing around with you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's key. Right. That's a key point to like just marriage in general, is like what's worse? Like sometimes like we have shirts that say do hard things. Right. And that's a hard thing sometimes you have to do, is like just have the tough conversation.
Yeah.
Just sit down, clear the quiet space and have the tough conversation. And I promise you'll be amazed on the other side of it.
Yeah.
How much joy and jubilee you'll feel from
Yeah.
it.
Because a lot of what the enemy does is lie to you.
Yep.
So if I'm vacillating between should I say something to him about this or should I just hold it in, and like, well, if I say something, if it might go the wrong way, or if I don't say something, then I'm gonna be sad that I didn't say anything and I'm not being authentic. And
Right.
like you keep going through all that instead of just saying, Father, help us in this conversation and just have the hard conversation. I think that's the title for this episode.
Yeah.
Have the hard conversation. Yeah. Yeah. And that's gonna bless you individually and you as a couple, as a married couple. Like have the hard conversations in all relationships, really.
Yeah.
Have the hard conversations, even with our Heavenly Father. Sometimes we'll not have a hard conversation with him because it's like, well, I don't want to disappoint him, or I messed up.
Or I don't want the answer he gonna give me.
Oh, ooh. Right, but why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not let him go and tell you, hey, nah, that's not it.
Right.
That way you don't waste 15 years of your life pursuing something or being with somebody or whatever, and it's like, that's not who I ever wanted you to be with.
Right. Yep.
And you on your own trying to be with him, and you can't sustain that.
Nope.
That's where the lack of joy comes from. That's where the people getting back to them saying it's gonna be hard times.
Right.
It's gonna be. I guarantee you, those people don't like to have hard conversations.
Yep.
They'd rather talk about how hard it is because they didn't have the conversation versus having the conversation and then it's done with.
Right. Right.
You moving forward. So have the hard conversation. Okay? You hear me? Have the hard conversation. Ladies, have the hard conversation with your spouse. It's gonna be okay. All right? It's gonna be better.
Yep. And fellas, God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we can listen twice as much as we talk during those conversations.
Ooh, I like that. but we do actually like for y'all to talk. Some of y'all talk more than others. But
So,
wrapping up,
yep, we're gonna wrap it
because
up.
we about to go have some fun.
We got a full day ahead of us. Again, drop us a line if you in Atlanta, Nashville, California, wherever you are. All right, it's a traveling show.
Yes, we on the move
We on
trying
the
to
move.
find the
Yep.
best chai tea lattes.
Yeah, we gonna send. So go back and watch the previous 5 episodes. I think we need to do our list of rankings so far.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we gotta come up with a criteria though, like, cause we didn't even talk about the atmosphere here.
Oh yes. So we're in their conference room, but
Yep.
we got some B-roll
Yeah,
to
we
kind of
showed.
show them.
Yeah.
But
This time I'm gonna put the B-roll on there for y'all to see. I forgot to do it last time.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's an upstairs downstairs. It's an old house. It's got wooden floors, and it's really neat.
Yeah.
But we're like in their conference room, and this
Upstairs.
isn't actually to me the best looking space, but it was the space where we could actually record
Yeah.
and
Yep.
and not be interrupted. A couple of times you might have heard some people even come and probably wanted to come in here and saw we were recording. So
Yeah.
they have a library over there, and I told my husband, I said, I don't think we can record in there because everybody all quiet drinking their coffee and reading. But I love this place though.
Yep.
Like I could see us coming here
Definitely.
and
Having conferences right in here.
yeah,
You know what I'm
having a
saying?
conference.
Having
yeah.
a conference. Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
So later on, we gonna post. We have a new Facebook page, new social
It's
media
coming.
platform all
Yeah.
together that we're putting out. Did we decide on a covenant love? No,
Did we?
covenant love.
Covenant love.
Covenant love.
That's who we are.
Yep, covenant love. I think
That's
that's
what
gonna
this is.
that's gonna be our hashtag in our profile page. So stay tuned and look for that.
Yep.
We're gonna do not only just these type of videos, but I think some daily motivational. Maybe not
Yeah.
daily, but definitely motivational
He
tips.
always say daily, y'all, because he want to do daily. And I be like,
Some blog posts, some blogs, some videos, some scripture, some devotions, some couples devotions, all those type of things, right?
yes. So more content to come is basically what
Yeah.
he's saying.
We gon' all grow together.
Definitely.
In marriage and as individuals,
Yeah.
right? As men and women of God,
Yeah.
as a marriage, as a family, right?
And yeah, as friends.
It's, definitely. It's, aww. She like me.
Best friend. I can't do it, Jack. I never could do that hard thing. Maybe I can, I don't know.
All right, we about to get out of here. We got a full day ahead of us. The sun is shining.
I feel like I want to get me a, what they say when you go to the bar, when you want to give me another one.
Any last closing words?
No, I think we've given them a lot to ponder on, have the hard conversation.
Yep, have the hard
Don't
conversation.
avoid it, and go out and enjoy a warm beverage today.
Yeah.
Like your favorite warm beverage, coffee. But we know for sure ours is
Chai.
chai.
See y'all.
See ya.
Bye.